Hi everyone, I am back with another video. This is going to be a card making video and I've already pre-cut everything, so I'm just going to put it all together on the camera for you. This is a card for a nurse who has been taking care of my brother while he's been in the hospital lately, and he asked me to make her a card. She's one of his favorites that are in there. And she's been really great to him. So I was able to finally focus on some craft stuff last night, and I pulled out my Cricut and decided to just jump right into trying to make this card for him. So I used the Everyday Paper Doll Cricut cartridge, and I cut out the nurse on page 61. I have a bunch of 4-inch pre-cut people, so I didn't have to cut out the person, but I did cut out the little scrubs, and I cut out the nurse's hat, I cut out the little Crocs, and a couple of the Band-Aids. I did do the syringe, but I don't really like it, so I don't think I'm going to use that one. And then for her hair on this one, I didn't cut out the hair that came for this one, so I went ahead and cut out the hair that came for the bedtime one. So I cut that one out, and that is on page 45. So, and I did some chalking on her outfit just to make it look a little cuter. So here is my little nurse paper doll. And this is an A2 size card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's a portrait, but it's a top. It's gonna open from the top. So let's go ahead, and I'm gonna start with the inside of the card, so it'll be easier to do the outside. So for the inside, I have just a piece of designer cardstock, and this is from a little Die Cuts with a View matte stack linen closet, and I cut this to 4 by 5 1/4, and that's just gonna go right on the inside. And then I have a piece of craft cardstock that I cut to 3 1/8 by 4 1/8, so I'll put that there. And instead of using a lined index card for this one, because the white was just too stand out-ish, since everything's kind of done in cream colors, I went ahead and cut this to use where he can write his message for her. And this is cut at, hold on, let me get my ruler, at 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink this with my Memento Dewdrop Teal Zeal. So I think it matches this teal color on this paper pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink around this. And this I will just attach right on the center of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So just right in the middle of my craft piece, kind of centered. And then I'll take this craft piece and center it right on my pattern. And that will almost finish the inside. I cut a couple of the little Band-Aids out and chalked them that I'm gonna put on here also. So there's that piece, and I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the inside of the card here. And you may hear my boys in the background. They're on summer break right now. And that's my phone, so excuse that. But they're all just kind of hanging out, doing whatever. Okay, so that is that. Here's the little band-aids that I cut out as one of the accessories. And these were cut at 4 inches. So I'm just gonna glue these down with my glue stick right down here in the corner. And then I have this lighter one. There we go. So there is the inside of the card. Make sure that's gonna stick. And now we can do the outside. And for the outside, I have a craft mat that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 to put right there. So stick this, and do it like this.
Calm down.
Right there on the front. And then my pattern paper is the same as the inside from the same stack. And it is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just gonna layer that right on top of the craft. So center this one right on here. Just like that. Then for my sentiment, I am going to, there's another phone. I'm going to stamp, I've already pre-cut my little sentiment piece here. And it says, "Life is special with friends like you." So I'm just going to center that on here. And I just used some of my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And I'm going to ink this with the same ink that I used on the inside, the Teal Zeal. Hello. All the way around. So just like that. And I didn't cut out a mat for this. So I think I need to do that. I need that craft cardstock. Which there is a piece right here. So I'm just gonna cut that piece really quick. Sorry. Let me measure this. Hang on 1 second. See if this will work. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. I just couldn't remember what it was, and that's what it was. My sentiment mat. Okay. So I'm just going to center this on here. Just like so. So there's my sentiment. And then I'm going to attach that. Sorry, I had to check my phone really quick. Didn't know if it was going to be major important. Okay, so I'm going to put my little nurse on here first, and I'm going to pop her up on some foam squares, if I can get them. And I'm going to use 1/2 inch ones. There's a couple on here, and then I have a new sheet right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get these stuck on here. And I think I need to grab a couple of the small ones that I have, just for the back of her hands. That way she's kind of evened out. Oops. There's one. I keep dropping stuff. And one on that side. So I'm gonna put her right about here. I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick her down. Okay, so let me see if I can get her back in the spot I wanted. So a little bit that way. And I'll just press down. Okay, and then I'm actually going to leave this flush because I'm going to put some flowers on here. So I'm just going to glue this one directly down without any dimension. And right about there. So I'm going to pop up this flower here. It's just a little brown sparkly, it's got like a turquoise center. I'm going to put that one on a dimensional. And put it right there. Then I have 2 brown ones and a sparkly kind of turquoise one that I'm going to put down here in the corner. So I'm just going to glue down the brown ones with some glue dots real quick. And then the turquoise one I'm going to pop up. So let's see if we can get these on here. And I don't want to push them down all the way in case I need to move them around. I think that might actually be kind of stuck. dimensional on the back of this one. And put that one right there. So there we have, I'm just going to crease that a little bit. There we have little nurse card, just like that. And then there is the inside where he can write his message for her. So that is my card for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!